Hey guys, how's it going? This is Gina with Impressive Glow Spray Tan and Teeth Whitening Training, where my ultimate mission is to help women, moms, single moms, learn how to start a side hustle as either a spray tan technician or teeth whitening technician, and to build some financial independence in that process. So happy new year. This is one of my first videos that I've done since the new year. It was a wonderful New Year, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that fun stuff. So I wanted to start off this year's video with a business tip, because I know a lot of people are going to be starting either spray tan businesses or teeth whitening businesses this year. And a lot of people who start businesses at first, they may not have the space in their home to be able to have clients come in. They may not have a setup. So originally, just like as how I started, people are starting mobile businesses. But one of the biggest concerns for me and for other women especially, because I know I have a bunch of men in here now who are doing teeth whitening, which I think is awesome. But especially for women who are starting mobile services, the biggest thing for us is safety and making sure that we feel safe starting these businesses and being mobile. So I wanted to give you some ideas and some tips and some tricks as to how I made sure that I felt safe in those mobile services and in those mobile appointments. So there's some things that I want you to think of when you start that business. So if you're interested in that, let's get started. All right, so for the first one, I'm talking just to my girls, right? Just to the ladies here. One, I think, this isn't one of the tips for safety, but I do think that either a software system or a booking system is super important to have, because there's a bunch of things that you can put into that to make safety an even tighter issue. So look into a software system for your booking or some kind of booking system, because what you can do is when you have people sign up for a booking or signing up for an appointment, what you can do is obviously you can see their name, right? You can see their name as they're booking. So if you are not comfortable spray tanning men, which I'm not comfortable spray tanning men unless I know them or if they're referred to me by somebody or if they come in with their wife. That's the only time I still till this day spray tan men. But if somebody books on your booking system and they have a manly name, typical men name, and you question it, there's a couple of things you can do. You can either say, like cancel it. Sorry, I don't spray tan men. That's just one of my rules that I have for my business. I just don't do that. And you have every right to do that. You have every right to cancel an appointment if you are not comfortable. And so if you see a man's name on your booking system, you can either have the opportunity now to either reach out to him and ask, how did you find me? Were you referred by somebody I know? And then you can go and you can ask that person who may have referred this client to you. But if you are just not comfortable going to a mobile service to spray tan a man, by all means, cancel that appointment, and you can put that information in your booking system also that you do not service male clients for mobile services. So that's something that I think is great to have when you have a booking system. Also, what you can do when you have a booking system, they have to enter their address, no matter who it is. When they are booking their appointment, you can require them to enter in an address. And what that gives you now is their address that you can Google search it, you can look it up online, you can see what area of town that's in. I mean, let's be honest, we all know what parts in the areas of our communities and towns that we do and we don't want to be in. And let's say that falls in a place where you are just not comfortable. Again, you have every right to cancel that appointment. You can see if there's other homes on that space. You can see, Google search is huge because you can kind of see the outside of people's homes. And that's all comfort. If I am not comfortable with what I see, I'm sorry, I am not going to put myself in that position as a female, going by myself to appointments to make myself uncomfortable whatsoever. I need to be 100% comfortable, and that is my right as a business owner. So you definitely want to get an address before you go to these appointments. So one, you can search it, you can do all the things, but also if let's say you do Google search it, you know the area, you're comfortable with it, but now what you can do is Through your booking system too, you can add other people to that, or you can drop your location tags with like a husband or a mom or sister or somebody, and so somebody knows where you're at during these appointments at every given time. And you can do code things like, hey, if I text you within 10 minutes of me walking in, I'm good. I'm gonna text you 10 minutes, within the time that I leave. Come up with some kind of a text message system with somebody that you really trust, who's gonna make sure that you get in and out of these appointments as safe as possible. Okay, now the other thing that's great for a booking system, and what's really, to me, I think is one of the biggest ones that gave me peace of mind when I was doing mobile services, was that with my software system that I had, I required a deposit for their appointments. So what that's gonna do is, one, it's gonna weed out the people who don't wanna give you money. Now, if somebody's planning on doing something shady, or possibly setting you up for something, one, they're not going to give you their credit card number, they're not going to give you their address, and they may not give you other information that you may ask for during their booking. But they're definitely not going to pay you money to have that searchable with a credit card. More than likely, that's not going to happen. So what you're able to do is you're able to get a deposit for this appointment, which is great for mobile services, because oftentimes people do cancel last minute. So at least you get the deposit, and make sure that that's a non-refundable deposit. But when people are giving you credit card information, I would say they're more than likely not to be a situation where it's going to be super shady. Because if they're giving you that name, the card, and the address information, it probably isn't going to be very easy for them to do something. Now, let's say that, not to say that it doesn't happen, but I think these are some ideas and some tricks and tips that you can use to offer a mobile service, feel a little bit safer in offering that, especially at the beginning of a business where you may not have space in your home to offer that. So I hope these things helped. I hope it's something that you take into your mobile business this year. Let me know if there's other tips, tricks that you guys use when or offering a mobile service. I know other people would love to hear that. So please comment those tips down in the comment section. I'd love for us to get a conversation started on that. So happy New Year. Good luck to all your mobile services, whether they are spray tanning, teeth whitening, whatever your service may be. Good luck this year. 2022 is going to be an amazing year for all of our businesses.